Well, we know that the couples who live together have a divorce rate of 75%. So that's grim, very grim. And why? I think basically because they're using each other. The contraceptive mentality is based on the utilitarian philosophy. So it's based on narcissism. I'm using you. I'm not going to share life with you. I'm not going to share a child with you. I'm using you. So that seriously harms the loving relationship. So this whole growth in understanding chastity, I think that's where John Paul II is such a great gift to us, and love and responsibility and theology of the body. Would that we would hear it more, would that we'd hear it preached more and taught more. It is being taught more in Catholic schools, but it's so powerful, this. George Weigel, in his book on the Holy Father, Witness to Hope, said, after the Holy Father dies, then probably this teaching will be, which is so profound. It's the antidote to the sexual utilitarian philosophy, which has permeated the culture, which has caused the worst crisis in the history of the American Catholic Church and the priesthood. That's the root of it. And so this philosophy needs to be uprooted. And so this is why it's important that young couples talk honestly about chastity and about, this issue. And couples also, that I think I've heard many married couples come in here where there have been significant conflicts in the marriage, and the wife in particular has been able to articulate, well, our marriage suffered because I became his sexual object. Because I was contracepting, he could use me sexually any time he wanted to. That wounded our communication, it wounded our sensitivity to me. He always thought that I had to be sexually available to him. That then wounded my trust in him. And I began to pull away from him. He became angrier because he couldn't have sex whenever he wanted it. These are very important things to look at in terms of what contraceptive mentality does to a loving relationship and how it wounds it in many different ways.